Have you ever caught yourself staring at your cat and thinking, what on earth is he doing? Whether it's that moment when he suddenly sprints around the house at 3 a.m., or when he just stares at you out of nowhere, cats have behaviors that seem totally random, but actually aren't. In today's video, we're going to uncover 5 of these mysterious things your cat does all the time, and that actually have some pretty fascinating explanations. Stick with me until the end because some of these answers will completely change the way you see your kitty. Oh, and before we go any further, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to give this video a like if you're as crazy about cats as I am. That really helps the channel grow and keeps me motivated to bring you more content like this. And drop a comment below. What's the weirdest thing your cat does? Who knows, it might even show up in today's video. Number 1, the intense stare and the slow blink. Cats are true masters of silent communication. Even without making a sound, they manage to express themselves in incredibly subtle ways, and one of the most fascinating is the classic intense stare followed by a slow blink. At first, it might seem a little strange or even unsettling. Your cat sits down and just stares at you, unblinking. You might wonder, is he mad at me? Or is he challenging me? But actually, it's quite the opposite. This prolonged eye contact is, in feline language, a sign of trust and connection. For a cat, holding eye contact with someone is a vulnerable gesture. It's their way of saying, I feel safe with you. Now, if after that stare your cat gives you a slow blink, congratulations, you've just received a feline I love you. This gesture is the cat's way of saying I trust you or I like being around you. It's something they only do with people they feel truly comfortable with. It's like they're telling you, everything's okay, I'm relaxed, and I like you. And the best part, you can respond. Try returning the gesture with a slow blink of your own. Close your eyes slowly, hold for a second, and then open them gently. This shows your cat that you got the message and are replying with affection. Many cat owners say their cats become even more relaxed and affectionate after this simple exchange. This kind of interaction helps strengthen the bond between you and your cat, creating a unique and silent form of communication, just the two of you. Number 2, the wild running around the house, aka the zoomies. If you have a cat at home, you've definitely witnessed this scene. Everything is calm and quiet, and suddenly, your cat bolts across the house like a rocket, dashing back and forth, jumping on the couch, climbing the curtains. It's like they've been possessed by some mysterious force. The good news is, this is totally normal, and it even has a name. The zoomies. Zoomies are episodes of sudden bursts of pent-up energy. Even though they live indoors, cats still carry a lot of behaviors from their wild ancestors. In the wild, they'd spend much of their time hunting, chasing prey, and exploring their territory, activities that require a lot of physical and mental energy. Since indoor cats don't face the same intense stimuli, all that energy needs an outlet. And when it builds up, boom, you get a feline sprint session across your living room, or worse, across your bed at 3 a.m. These bursts of activity are a form of exercise and stress relief, helping your cat stay physically active and mentally balanced. As crazy as they may seem, zoomies are actually a sign that your cat is healthy, energetic, and full of natural instincts. If you'd like to tone down these zoomie sessions, especially the late-night ones, try offering more interactive playtime during the day. Feather wands, toy mice, balls, catnip toys, or even cardboard box tunnels. This taps into their hunting instinct and helps them burn off energy, gradually making nighttime zoomies less intense. So the next time your cat goes into full zoomie mode, don't panic. They probably didn't see a ghost. Probably they're just doing their version of a feline workout and loving every second of it. Number 3, kneading blankets, clothes, or your lap. If you have a cat, you've probably experienced this adorable moment. Your cat climbs onto your lap, gets comfy, and starts pressing their paws alternately as if they're kneading dough. Sometimes they do this on blankets, clothes, or even another cat's belly. And honestly, it kind of looks like they're giving you a little massage, doesn't it? This behavior is commonly known as kneading, and it's one of the sweetest and most instinctive habits cats have. It actually goes back to kittenhood, when they would knead their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow during nursing. It's a natural, comforting movement connected to warmth, nourishment, and safety. What's amazing is that many cats continue to knead as adults. And the reason is simple: that action has become associated with feeling relaxed, secure, and loved. So when your cat needs a blanket, a pillow, or best of all your lap, it means they feel completely at ease and safe with you there. Literally reliving a comforting memory from kittenhood, but now, with you, kneading can also serve as a way for cats to mark territory. Their paw pads have scent glands, so as they knead, they leave behind a subtle scent that says, "This human is mine." Some cats even purr, close their eyes, or go into a trance-like state while kneading. It's a super special moment that shows just how much they trust you and love being near you. So the next time your kitty is kneading your lap with those soft little paws, enjoy it. It's one of the most affectionate and intimate ways that can show how much you mean to them. Number 4. Bringing gifts, even the gross ones. You know that moment when your cat suddenly shows up with a gift? It could be a toy, a bug, a feather, or even a sock they found lying around the house. And if your cat goes outdoors, it might be something a little more intense, like a lizard or a bird. As weird or downright gross as it may seem, this behavior actually comes with a lot of meaning. When a cat brings something to you, they're not trying to scare you or cause trouble. In their mind, it's a genuine act of affection and care. It's like they're saying, "Look what I caught. I brought it just for you because I care." This behavior is closely tied to a cat's maternal instincts. Mother cats will hunt and bring prey to their kittens, both to feed them and to teach them how to hunt. So if your cat brings you a gift, they might be acting like a parent or a teacher, showing you how to survive the only way they know how. Another possible interpretation is that your cat sees you as part of their family and simply wants to share something they value or find interesting. It's their way of saying, "I like this. I want to share it with you." Even when the gift isn't exactly pleasant, like a squished bug on your rug, try not to react with anger or disgust in front of your cat. Remember, to them, this is an act of love. Sure, you can clean it up later and hope the next gift is just a toy, but it's worth responding gently, maybe with a soft voice or a little petting. This helps strengthen your bond. In short, as bizarre or inconvenient as these gifts may be, they're actually one of the most sincere expressions of feline love. And honestly, there's something kind of sweet about their quirky way of saying, "You matter to me." Number 5. Showing their but right in your face. To wrap things up, let's talk about one of the funniest and sometimes awkward cat moments. When your cat suddenly turns around and plops there, but right in your face. You're just sitting there, relaxed, and then out of nowhere, they hop onto your lap, spin around, and boom, there it is, but front and center. At first, this might feel like a major sign of disrespect or bad manners. After all, who wants a furry derriere in their face? But here's the surprising truth. In the cat world, showing their backside is actually a big sign of affection and trust. Cats have their own unique way of socializing. Among them, sniffing and showing each other their rear ends is a crucial greeting ritual. Think of it as the feline equivalent of a handshake or a hug. It's how they gather important information about each other, like health status, mood, identity, and more. So when your cat shows you their butt, it means they consider you a trusted member of their social circle. When your cat lifts their tail and exposes that vulnerable area to you, they're literally lowering their defenses and saying, "I trust you completely." This is a big deal because the rear end is one of the most vulnerable parts of a cat's body, so exposing it means they feel safe and comfortable around you. But it doesn't stop there. This gesture also a way for your cat to say hello or acknowledge your presence in the way they would with other cats. So even though it seems odd or even rude to us humans, it's actually a warm and friendly greeting in feline language. You definitely don't have to respond by turning around yourself. But you can show your appreciation by responding with a gentle pet, a soft voice, or even a quiet scratch behind the ears. This helps reinforce the bond between you and your furry friend, letting them know that their trust is well-placed. So next time your cat gives you that strategic turn, instead of feeling offended or grossed out, remember that this is their unique way of welcoming you into their inner circle. It's an unusual compliment, but one filled with love and trust. So tell me, what's one of those things your cat does all the time? Or maybe they have some weird little habit that only they do at your house, the kind that always leaves you puzzled. Seriously, I really want to know, so please, drop it in the comments because I'm super curious to hear everyone's stories. I always find it so fun to hear these stories because cats are such unique creatures with personalities full of quirky habits that we often just don't understand. Sometimes it feels like they do these things just to keep us guessing, right? But the truth is, almost everything they do has a reason behind it. And that's what makes cats so fascinating and one of a kind. The coolest part about all this is that when we share these stories and experiences, we end up building a real community of cat lovers. A community full of people who understand the love, the quirks, and the care these furry friends deserve. It's like we're exchanging ideas, supporting each other, and learning together how to better understand these little companions who are such a big part of our lives. And I really love that exchange because it feels great to know we're not alone in this. So don't be shy. I really want you to share in the comments that funny, weird, or even cute thing your cat does. Who knows, maybe your cat's habit will show up in the next video or inspire others to better understand their own feline friends. After all, every cat is unique, and these stories are a special way to show just how much they mean to us in their own special way. And speaking of community, I really want to thank you so much for sticking with me through this video. Honestly, it means a lot to me and to all the work we've been doing here on the channel. Every like you leave, every subscription, every comment you write, it all makes a huge difference. It's not just a number, you know? It's proof that this content is reaching the right people, people who love cats as much as I do. When you engage, you help the channel grow and reach even more people who also adore these amazing little creatures. And it's exactly this interaction that gives me the huge motivation to keep producing quality content with curiosities, tips, stories, and everything else we love that helps us better understand our feline companions. If you haven't subscribed yet, take a moment and hit that button now so you don't miss any new videos that come out every week. And I promise there's a lot of great stuff coming your way, from videos with advice on how to better care for your cat, to fun curiosities, expert interviews, touching stories, and much more. So stay tuned and come along on this journey through the feline universe. The best part is that the more we grow, the more we can build a strong, united community that shares experiences and learns together. This transforms the way we care for our cats, making that bond even more special. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for being here, for being part of this project, and for helping spread the love for cats. I'm really happy to have you on this journey, and I'm sure that together we'll keep growing and learning more about these incredible little creatures who make such a big difference in our lives. And you know what else? Have you thought about sharing this video with that friend of yours who's also crazy about cats? Imagine us spreading this passion and love for felines even further. Who knows, your friend might learn some new things about their own cats or even start looking at their furry friend with more understanding and affection. Sharing is a simple but powerful way to help us take better care of these amazing companions. Another thing I love to share is that here on the channel, there's a new video every week, always fresh and made with lots of love for cats. We try to bring topics that really make sense for anyone living the cat life, whether it's curiosities, tips for better care, health advice, fun games that stimulate them, or those funny stories that only cat owners understand. So stay tuned because there's a lot of great content coming your way, and you won't want to miss it. At the end of the day, I want you to know that every time we connect here talking about these little creatures, I get even more motivated to continue this work with so much care. Because a cat isn't just a pet, they're family, friends, companions at all times, and sometimes Even those adorable little crazies who make our lives way more fun. And understanding every behavior, every habit, every little way they have is a way to give back all the love and companionship they give us. So that's it, everyone. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for watching, liking, commenting, and sharing. You're all amazing, and I'm really excited to read your comments and hear those unique cat stories that only you have. Until next time, may your day be full of purrs, playtime, and lots of feline love. Bye.